What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new video, a brand new podcast episode of the Ironheart Podcast, the podcast about film, TV, and marketing, and all things TV production. Okay, so in today's video, I am going to be talking about pitching for the second time to a TV network in South Africa as a film producer. So I had a chance to pitch a TV show, a second TV show to a broadcaster, and it was a great experience. And I want to share that with you guys. Okay. By the way, my name is Lungile, and if it's your first time, welcome. If you're watching this video, if it's not your first time, welcome back. Okay, so I had the opportunity to pitch a TV show for the second time to a TV network / broadcaster in South Africa, and these are the things that I had to do and the things that I learned from my time pitching. Okay. So, as a producer, you pitch a lot. You pitch for commercials, you pitch for marketing videos, you pitch for social media content, and you also pitch for TV shows. So I had this great opportunity to pitch to a broadcaster, which is SABC, and this was really great. So I pitched 5 or 6 concepts, and I got called in for one, which was a reality show, and then I got called in again for a TV documentary nature series. Okay, it's a 6-part nature docu-series. Okay, so this was really exciting. I've always loved nature documentaries. I've always watched a lot of them on SABC3, and I always figured wow, it must be the greatest thing to go out there and wild and shoot nature content and be away from the city, So I pitched that because I have a big affinity to shooting nature content. I hope I get to shoot nature content soon. Okay, so I pitched a nature documentary. I won't get into too much about it, but it's about animals, obviously. It's got presenters. It's a travel style type nature documentary. So I got an email from the broadcaster saying they liked the concept, they'd like me to pitch, and I had a whole month to prepare for the pitch. I had 20 minutes to pitch and I had 20 minutes for questions. So as soon as I got the email, I got excited. I started sprucing up my pitch deck. I started making it better, making it prettier, fleshing it out, and I started cutting a sizzle reel with my employees. So we cut a sizzle reel. If you don't know what a sizzle reel is, it's like a fake trailer. So what you do is you get content from the internet and you're trying to sell your vision. Because you haven't shot the show, you cut a sizzle reel to sell the idea of the show, like what it's gonna be, what they're gonna see, what it's gonna be like. As much as you can pitch something, playing a sizzle reel, it's just much more direct. It's kind of like showing someone, writing something down and showing someone a picture. That's kind of like the use of a sizzle reel. So we worked on a sizzle reel for a few days and weeks, and when we reworked the pitch deck, we made it flesh it out. A pitch deck was it had a lot of information, had a log line synopsis, the show breakdown. It had a slide talking about the brands that we can work with on the show, how we're going to market the show, who's going to watch it. Also said what time slot the show can play, and what makes the show great. And we also had a budget for the show, and the budget for the show was around 4.5 million. Because it's a nature docu-series and it takes long to shoot, it was a little bit higher than normal. And then something else that I did before the pitch is I had to reach out to do a lot of pre-production work, because I realized when you pitch, you always have to know where you're going to be shooting, what's the process, what are the costs. So I had to reach out to a lot of nature reserves, national parks, and figure out how do they shoot, how let people shoot, what's the process, how do you book, what are the costs. So we were planning to shoot in I think 4 or 5 provinces, Cape Town, Mpumalanga, Northwest, and in Gauteng. Forgot the other places, but it was a lot of nature reserves. So I had to speak to a lot of the people that manage these reserves and figure out how they shoot, how do they let people shoot, what are the rules, permits, and stuff like that. And I had to figure all that out before the pitch, because I just wanted to be super ready when the pitch came. So I did all that prep, do a shooting schedule, a production schedule, a budget, all that stuff. And then finally I got to pitch. And before I pitched though, I did practice the pitch a lot of times. And then finally I got to pitch, and I think I was pretty confident in the pitch. And then, the broadcasters loved the pitch and they asked a lot of questions. There was some criticisms here and there, but I think it was really exciting because this was like the second pitch where you're getting called by a broadcaster. So it means there's something there. So finally, the pitch went well, and now we are waiting to hear back from the channel. So I don't have a result yet, but we're waiting to hear back from them to see what they think, if they like the show, if we're gonna make the show and things like that. So I'm just holding thumbs, hoping I get to go out there in the bush and shoot some nature content. Anyway, if you like this type of content, please drop a comment below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell button so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. If you're listening to this on a podcast, whether Spotify or iTunes, please rate us or drop a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys. And then, because the show, we're still waiting for it to get the results, we can still give away something. So I think if this video gets like 1,000 views or 50 comments, I will drop a template budget for the show, just so that you can kind of see how a TV budget is like. So if you're really interested in that, drop a comment or share the video with your friends. Whether we get 1,000 views or 50 comments in the video, we will drop a template of the show that I just pitched. I'll drop the TV show budget template so you can check it out. Just in case, if you want to pitch one day, you can use it as a reference. You can use it as, obviously don't copy it exactly, just change it up. Or maybe just to see and learn how a TV budget is put together. If that's interesting, share it with your friends or drop a comment. And let me know what other type of content you'd like to see. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. So, peace out.